Hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I want to welcome you guys to a brand spanking new video. In this video, I am going to be talking about what happened with Q4, not necessarily Q4, more specifically December of this year. I am going to do a video kind of with more of a breakdown on the overall Q4, but I wanted to kind of focus on December of this year because, to be honest with you guys, I didn't really think it was going to be much that happened. I just thought that, I would be able, just sell a little bit and it's going to be okay. But this December definitely exceeded my expectations in more ways than one. There was a lot that happened, to be honest with you guys. I had been meaning to put out some videos, but it's just been so much going on in life. I was on a sick and shut in list again, and just some other things that were happening personally. And I just didn't get around to filming and putting out content the way that I wanted to, but that's neither here nor there. I'm hoping that first off, I'm glad that 2022 is over and behind us and that we're in 2023. And then I'm decreeing and declaring that 2023 for all of us is going to be a great year, a fantastic year. It's going to be profitable. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But here again, just wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about how December went for me. So before I get off into the nitty-gritty of the video, I'd love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff if you are new to the channel. But let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so this video is going to be broken down into a couple of different parts. So first up, we're going to talk about the overall earnings for December. I'm also going to get into my ad spend for each of the markets that I decided to target for the month of December. We're going to talk about what kind of books I focused on publishing in December. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about some issues that I ran into with a freelancer. So you guys can kind of take this as a warning and heed this whenever you're deciding to hire freelancers for your projects. And then what's next for 2023. I'm not going to go deeply into that, but I am going to talk about some of the plans, but I am going to do another video that's going to go even more into what I'm planning to do differently in 2023. Okay, so let's dive in. All right, so I'm here over at Amazon and I'm just refreshing my page because I don't want anybody to think that this is like fake. Guys, I am totally freaking blown away about what happened and my earnings for December. This is current. This is not current. This is the wrong month. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to not this month, but I'm gonna go to, where is it? Last month. So we're going to take a refresh of this and just look at the earnings. Again, I'm completely blown away. I did not expect this at all. As a matter of fact, I was just kind of shooting for maybe 5K and I was going to be really happy with that because in the previous year, I had only made, or not only, but in my first year, which is great, I made about 3,000. And so this year, the grand total is $11,317. I cannot freaking believe this. I just can't believe it. Unbelievable. Now, I will say that the majority of the sales that came in for the month of December came in from about 3 books. They were coloring books. And I just happened to put them out by happenstance. It was something that I wanted to publish. And I just went ahead and I followed my heart. I put them out there and I was just like, oh, okay, let's just see how these do. And one of those books in the series completely took off. I mean, I think one of my highest days was around like 700 and something, and I just could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. So as you can see here, these are the royalties for the month of December. These are the total number of books. I don't have many. I have 495. I'm actually planning to make some more, but that's the number of books. And you can see from December 1st through December the 31st is what I made. Okay. Again, can't believe it. Super grateful. It just shows me that anything really is possible. And I'm just really grateful, guys. Really super grateful for this happening. Okay. So now, guys, I'm going to get over into the ad spend for each one of the marketplaces that I decided to target. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I decided to mainly target the US, the UK and Canada, because that seemed to be the marketplaces where my books performed the best. Okay, so coming up first in the US, I was really surprised at this. I thought that I was going to do terrible. The previous years, my ad spend had went way out of control, so I just wasn't sure how things were going to do. But this is actually how things turned out. So as you can see here, in the US, I spent $501. I had $3,329.75 in sales. My ACoS was 15%. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So I definitely was profitable. And so I was just really, really, really excited to see that these ads perform well. Now I'm gonna go over to the UK. These are the results for the UK campaign. As you can see, I spent about 139 bucks. I made $966, almost $967 in sales, and my ACoS was at 14.47%, which is phenomenal. Was profitable there. And then last but not least, these are the results for Canada. This is where I actually did the best. Okay, as you can see, I spent about 17 bucks. I made $260 from this ad campaign, and my ACoS was at a crazy low 6.80%. Can you believe that, guys? I can't believe it. I'm so proud. I'm so super proud. But anyways, I just wanted to run through and just show you guys kind of, what happened with each of the campaigns and the different marketplaces for the spending for December. So suffice to say, I actually came out pretty good. I can't believe it, but I'm super grateful. It just turned out better than I could have anticipated. Okay, so now we're going to get into, what type of books I focused on publishing. To be honest with you guys, I really didn't publish that many new books for Q4. I wanted to, but it just didn't happen. And so what had happened was I had gotten into publishing some coloring books in a specific niche. And I just thought of this. It was something that I had always wanted to publish. And I figured, you know what, let me just go ahead and put this together and let's just see what happened. So I think I published around 5 of these kind of coloring books. And one of them, I think I mentioned previously, it completely took off. This coloring book alone made about $6,000. I'm actually going to talk about that in a video on its own, but it actually just completely took off. I think at one point the BSR had gotten down to like 1,000 and something. So I was really, really, really shocked that it had gone so well. I just couldn't believe it. Absolutely nuts. But again, super grateful. Now I have to talk about this coloring book because something actually happened with this and I was really disappointed. So I had come up with the concept for the coloring book, guys, and this is gonna, hopefully be a warning to you guys with hiring freelancers and just some of the things. And I'm gonna go more into this in the video when I talk about this specific coloring book and what you can do to hopefully prevent this from happening. But I had a freelancer, long story short, hired a freelancer to do to add some fonts to the coloring book and to basically create the coloring pages for me. But I came up with the quotes itself. I came up with the pattern and things like that for the cover of the book. I did everything else myself, but he did kind of put the font placement together for me. Now, when he did it, it actually came out really beautiful. It's like anything, it's nothing like anything else that's out there. It is completely different. I will say the way that he kind of placed the fonts, colored them in and all that kind of stuff, it looks absolutely beautiful, but I actually did all of the work myself with coming up with the content for it. So lo and behold, I'm out here, kind of checking the stats and stuff on the book. I started just, kind of researching it to see, kind of where it was and things. And I see that in searching for this specific book, that some other books started coming up that look similar. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like, what is going on here? Okay. So I'm getting upset because I'm looking and I see that this person has put out an entire series of books that looked similar to mine. So I'm like, okay, the fonts look the same, the aesthetic of the book looks the same, and so I'm thinking this had to be the freelancer that I used, or somebody is really, really smart in figuring out and determining the fonts that I use and things like that. But I'm like, I'm thinking that this is the freelancer, and let me tell you guys why. So along the way in Q4, the book started taking off, and he took notice because he publishes on KDP as well. And so I remember he was sending me emails and he was like, wow, it looks like your book has taken off, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, whatever, you know, this is great. I'm grateful, whatever. Lo and behold, do you guys know that this guy basically went through my book? I think he bought it. He purchased the book, went through my book, took my quotes, took the design aesthetic, used the fonts, created about 10 books and added his own little series to the book, basically copying my stuff. And I said, oh, no, honey, I'm sorry. We're not having that, okay? I don't get down like that, and no. So what I decided to do was I reported the book to Amazon in the infringement copy, or the infringement case thing that they have. So for those of you that are not familiar, Amazon does have an infringement tool you can do to report, to report someone if they've copied your book. I reported him, and they told me it was going to take a couple of days. They came back, told me that the book was removed. So I didn't again know it was him. He reached out through another email saying, hey, why did you report this book? I ignored it. Then he reached out in another email that I had been in communication with him and said, hey, why did you report this book? And I'm thinking like, are you freaking serious right now, dude? You copied my stuff. Now I'm paying you for a service and you turn around and copy me? Oh, no. I'm reporting your butt. So anyways, that happened, a whole mess. But it is what it is. And so it just taught me that, you really have to be careful. I'm not going to go into some things that I want to talk to you guys about, but right now in this video, because I want to keep it short, but I am going to do another video in some things that you can do to hopefully protect yourself when you're dealing with freelancers. But yeah, he copied the book and I reported him. That's just what it is. They took the book down. Yay for me, nay for him. But so yeah, so for those of you guys that think it's just cool to go out there and just copy people's stuff, don't do it. It's not worth it, because you will wind up likely getting your account, or you can get your account terminated for doing that. And it's just not cool. It's just not cool. It's okay to be inspired, but it's never okay to copy. Okay. It's never okay. So anyways, just wanted to tell that story. Couldn't believe it. And so what's next for me in 2023, guys, is I'm going to definitely focus on publishing more books. I'm actually going to focus even more though on adding other revenue streams, because while I appreciate and I'm grateful for Amazon and some of the successes that I've had with them, I do realize that I need to really focus on other streams of income and just making sure that I have a well-rounded portfolio, and I've diversified my income streams as much as possible. Okay. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I was really blown away by December's earnings. I did not think that anything like this was going to be possible, but I'm grateful, and I hope you guys rocked it out. I'd love for you guys to comment below to tell me how you guys did in December of this year with KDP, if you're doing KDP. And I love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. And I think in my next video, I'm going to talk about, kind of the coloring book that I created and my takeaways from creating this specific coloring book. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year. We made it. It's 2023. I pray blessings, peace, prosperity, all of that good stuff over your lives. And thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, guys? Cheers. And I'll talk to you guys later.